my friend. Today I wanted to show you the sound that made me fall in love with ambient guitar. As you are aware, I got a Strymon Timeline back, which I sold many years ago to get an El Capistan instead, and I don't regret that decision, but now I decided to go back to my old roots and my old love. So, short story, the Strymon Timeline is the first big boutique pedal that I gifted to myself. Before the Timeline, I had like the Boss DS1 and Crybaby Wawa, so I didn't have some serious pedals for ambient guitars as delays and reverbs and modulation. So this was my first big buy with my hard-earned money. And I remember that one patch in particular in the Strymon Timeline really hypnotized me, and it was the patch on 12A. I still remember it like 6 or 7 years ago. It was on 12A, and it's called Verbi. So 11, 12, and it's the A, and it's called Verbi because it basically is not a delay sound. It's on the pattern mode, so there are so many delays bouncing off each other. It is so diffuse that it sounds like a reverb pedal, and a damn good one. I remember that the first time that I just tried this setting, I was hypnotized and I could not stop playing with that preset. That was my first taste of ambient guitar, and I was just playing those 3 chords. Over and over again, I couldn't stop. And this is a beautiful, beautiful sound. So if ever you want some of the big stomp boxes from Strymon, but you can only afford one, I think that with the Strymon Timeline, you have so many types of delays, but you can create some very, very good reverbs with it, and you have a looper with it. So if you had only one to buy between the Big Sky Timeline and Mobius, maybe I would go for the Timeline because of that. This is a beautiful reverb, and it's the first sound that made me fall in love with chord shapes for ambient guitar and sounds and delays and reverbs. So it all started here. So I wanted to share that little story with you. So now that I have the Timeline, I will experiment a lot more with it, and I might share some of my custom presets. So if you'd like to have my custom presets on the Timeline, tell me in the comment section and give a big like to this video, okay? Thanks for listening once again, and au revoir.